Greece are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That has not gone well. Thuram. And he's had it nicked away. Played into space. Cafu. Messi gets a good foot in there. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Great chance! Goal! Greece! And it's Greece who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Hullet. This is a promising build-up. Quarter of an hour played. Greece already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's looking wide. Aims beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Good ball, good take. Good Shevchenko! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught, and one more try! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Ronaldinho. Shot a goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Decent hit from there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yamal will not want to lose out here. And Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Greece have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Pau Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That was travelling. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a cute ball. And that has been cleared.
Greece really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
In with the challenge. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. Araujo cuts out the pass. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Ambitious ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Ronaldinho.
Greece couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Takes a shot! And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always...
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Greece are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Greece, number 7, Costa.
So right back into the action.
11,
Yamal,
on the field,
he's found a way through.
Vieira.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He is through here. Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Cleared without hesitation. England are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Greece come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's picked Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. Cafu. Greece with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Yaya Toure. Now, what about a counter-attack? Over to the right flank. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. Messi! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Greece really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Greece perhaps contemplating their next change here. Roberto Carlos. And he's decided to go for it. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nesta. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, it's come to nothing. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ronaldinho. And this is Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Just the keeper in his way. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this looks sharp. No luck with that dink over the top. Into the last quarter of an hour. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Cafu with a fine tackle. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now this could be a chance. And he is dashing away. And Hullet! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Yamal looking for the run. Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that has put paid to that. Great vision. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Rijkaard in towards the back stick. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And it's Messi. And this is Hullet. He's got away. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass to do it.
Nicely intercepted. And the referee brings it to a close. Greece can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business. boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Greece against Greece.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And here's Cruyff. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he get it through?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cafu. And here's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Cruyff. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh no, what has happened here? Swung over. Yamal. Neymar. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he welcomes it in. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Pulls off a sensational save. And he's heaved it away. This looks promising. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Neymar. Now it's Berbatov. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yamal. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to belt it away. Driving forward. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldinho. Here's real chance! And he stuck it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nesta. Ronaldinho. To Thuram. Looking to play him in. Now it's Hullet. And he is deftly away. Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a good ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Toure calmly anticipates. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. And the shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice. And they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vinicius Junior. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So a chance here. What can they make of it? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. He's played it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
And he was alert to it.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well cleared. McAllister
has been indicated.
Bullet. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He is through here. That's the keeper's ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Greece absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Greece producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. Down to business again. Pinches it off him. Cafu. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Cafu attempts a clearance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ronaldinho, what a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. He's in a great position here. Greece with the corner, there first. And it's Valverde. He'll try from distance! It is a very, very good save.
Greece are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff has created one goal already. Hullet touches it back, and this is Hullet! McAllister, Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance.
Greece couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Neymar. Jordan Henderson. McAllister tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's Ronaldinho! And that's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Greece are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the counter is on. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. And Berbatov! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper gets his hands on it. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard cuts it out. And it's Messi. Threads one in.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! And he can thump it away. McAllister. And here's Berbatov. Cafu deals with that comfortably. Costa Curta. Now it's Cruyff. Hullet. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great vision. And this is Messi. And the finish! And that is as much as we have time for. Greece, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already
Greece
palpable.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker.
And the shot! That is special! Gareth Bale!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Messi. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Eto'o. In towards the back stick. That has been knocked clear. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has found the way through. Cross from oh, good climb! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he cuts out the supply. Ibrahimovic is onto this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ronaldinho, nicely spread. He's got away. Played into the ball. Oh, greatly! Oh, good finish. And that is goal number 20. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Greece cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed.
Bale! Off target by a whisker. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he finish?
No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
That's an imaginative pass. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Elects to cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
In once more. Casillas claims it. Safe hands. Well read, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That has been slung wide. It's a promising position. Ronaldinho's delivery. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Bale. It's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gullit with the clearance. Now, can he find a finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. And it's Cruyff. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
Has been indicated.
Paresi can get it clear. And this is real chance! Milan are looking to break at pace. And he's managed to get free. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Greece really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
Messi! Decent hit from there. Played into space. Messi has it in a wide position. Messi! And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Messi. Cruyff. Looking for a runner. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram getting forward. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Cruyff currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He won't be happy with that one. Puyol. 60 minutes played. And it's Bale. And here's Eto'o. Messi. Decent chance! Against the crossbar. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pull it. Aims beyond it. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Greece have their third corner. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. And a chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Cafu is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nesta cuts out the pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
It's Eto'o! And it's Ibrahimovic. Eto'o. Great shot at goal! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Greece, number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
On the field, number 45.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Romario. Number 18.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Number 19. Vieira. Number 23. Roberto Carlos. Substitution.
Oh, super! Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, strongly challenged there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rodri. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's gone down, but could be danger here. Yaya Toure. And the counter is on. Romario. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That looks a good ball through. It's Bale! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent.
Osimhen! And for sure, that was not one of his best. In with the challenge, looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Ronaldinho, can he get it through? And this is Romario, takes a shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Neymar, great chance! It's a goal! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So could they be onto something here? Baresi. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the finish! Cruyff. Yaya Toure. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ferdinand. And that will be it. Greece were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That